This area is noted for its wide and varied landscape, and on that landscape are some hidden gems. Now we're going to look at the architectural landscape of the area, and where better to start than Springhill House here in Moneymore. I'm joined now by Justin and Paul from the National Trust to tell me a wee bit more about the house. What age is the house?
The house was actually built in 1680 and finished in 1690, but there have been several extensions added on in later years by several gentlemen who owned the house later than that.
It's a beautiful pastel blue room, Paula, but a wee bit cold.
Yes, it's always very, very cold in this room, even on the warmest days of summer. And that stems back to the fact that this is the haunted room in the house. I hope you're not too afraid of ghosts now.
Well, this must be one of the finest rooms in the house.
Yes, this is our library here. There's actually over 3,000 books in the collection here, with the oldest one actually dating back to about 1553, which is a small Latin Psalter.
One of the secret joys of Springhill is the rose garden. And Sophie, pleased to meet you. Will you tell me a wee bit about this wonderful, wonderful rose garden?
Well, this rose garden actually, although it looks like it's been here for a long time, it's only just been put in this year. It's based on an old photograph that was found in the house, an old black and white photo, and we've tried to recreate how it used to be. So it's an old Dutch garden lined with box hedging and roses, and then in the springtime, tulips underneath.
Thanks a million for showing me the wonders of this garden.
Thank you.
And of all the places to visit, make sure you come to see Springhill House. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Well, one of the most striking features of the County Tyrone are the plethora of old vernacular cottages. And here to talk to me about the cottage is Brendan Gormley, local historian.
This is a typical Irish or Northern Irish vernacular cottage, but this one has an extra claim to fame. This is the ancestral homestead of President Woodrow Wilson, and his grandfather immigrated from here to America, and in 2 generations the Wilson family went from White Cottage in the mountains to White House in Washington.
And the stone, of course, is all local.
It would be gathered from the fields when they plough, so they will actually work with lime putty that has been prepared 6 to 8 months before they actually begin to build. But the general plan of a long cabin with rooms added linear in a line would be typical of the entire country. And that was a superstitious thing. They believed that if you put one room behind another and added depth to the house, you were creating dark corners in which evil could hide.
I'm here on the last leg of my architectural journey, and I'm here with Laura Lennox, who's going to tell me a wee bit about Lissan House.
Well, Lissan House is an original plantation house, and it began in 1620 when Thomas Staples came over during the Ulster plantation. He married a wealthy heiress, and with the money she had as her dowry, he was able to buy the estate here.
Well, let's take a look inside and see what delights there are to Lissan House.
So this is the ballroom. It was built in 1845, and when it was built it would have been very modern because the floorboards, these are specially sprung for dancing, and whenever it was laid down there was no nails in it. Also there's an early form of underground heating in it.
And this, Laura, is the bedroom of Sir Robert Ponsonby Staples.
Yes.
He was a well-known artist in his day.
Well, here at Lissan he was also known as the barefoot baronet because he wouldn't wear shoes, and he used to just walk around in his bare feet, and because he believed that he used to get electricity from the earth and used to travel up his body and keep him young.
Well, that's Lissan House, just one of the many architectural gems in the County Tyrone and the Sperrins. Why not come and visit them?